Hello friends, welcome back to Final Fantasy. I believe this is my fifth video on Final Fantasy, so we are going to go do some stuff. We have gotten all the treasures we needed, and we are on our way. I don't remember what level I'm at. I'll check after this. We'll just look at the status real quick of my team here. Let's see here. Everyone's level 12 except Nate, who's level 11. Hopefully we will get him leveled up soon. So right now what we're doing is we're going to go see the dwarves. And we'll see where the story takes us. I mean, I know where the story takes us, but you will see where the story takes us if you've never played the first Final Fantasy before. Alright. I've really been having a lot of fun playing these games, or this game in particular again. I haven't played it in so long. I hope you've been enjoying watching it. I think, for the most part, from this point in, I won't really have to edit these videos down. I know some of the earlier videos that you've watched, I've edited them down some when I've had to kind of grind to level up, but I believe we're done with that point for right now, so... When I get to another moment when I am going to have to grind a little bit, then I will be sure to edit all that out so you don't have to watch me keep attempting to level up or get money. We're sitting pretty good right now on money, I think. Not sure when the next time is that I will be buying more weapons and spells, but it's going pretty good right now, I think. We've gotten all the way up through our level 4 spells, which is good. Now I haven't looked really at all my stats. Let's look at the magic real quick. So, I did not buy 3 level 3 and level 4 spells yet. Well, I did for Troy, but I haven't done that for Judd. I might go back and just max out his spells, even though it's not stuff I really need, but I don't want to do that right now. Right now I just want to focus on a lot on story and getting things done. So you could end up here before you get the crystal, so that would tell you that Astos has the crystal. But I did not come here until now, so... This is where you're going to come later on to get Excalibur made, or where I'm going to come to get Excalibur made. So Narek is digging a canal. That's what we needed the TNT for, which we already have. Dwarves can see in the dark. Hooray. Alright, I think this is the first time anyone's mentioned the floater. So, when we do get the floater, that's going to let us find the airship. If you've played Final Fantasy games, you're familiar with airships, and they were introduced in the first Final Fantasy. Alright, so he's going to go finish the canal. We got some treasure chests. Now, this door may have been a locked door, and I didn't realize that we hadn't come to this one yet. Iron helmet. What helmet do I have? I do not have an iron helmet. Alright. Excellent. I'm gonna have to look up the stats on that dragon sword. Silver knife. I don't know if anyone I have can equip the wooden helmet. We may have to just sell that. I already have the silver knife for Judd, so that's going to get sold. We already checked this one, right? Okay, so we just have 3 more to do. Silver armor. Gold is always good to get. And a house, also very good to have. Alright. So I have iron armor right now. I can guarantee the silver armor is better. The dragon sword. What sword do I have? I have the silver sword, which I think is going to be better than our dragon sword. I need to kind of check these stats again. But yeah, silver sword has 23 damage, dragon sword has 19. So it's unfortunate, but at least we can sell it for some good money. Again, the dragon sword would be effective against dragons, except for the fact that, like I've told you in previous videos, the special stats on these weapons don't work. They were supposed to, but I don't know if it's a glitch or a programming error, but the stats do not work on these special weapons. So, and I forgot to get that armor. So what we're gonna do, put the iron armor down there, put the silver armor up here, and equip the silver armor. So we need to sell the wooden helmet and the iron armor. Alright. That's where he went to go work on the canal. Alright, so now we can leave here. Now we can sail out of this area. So now that the TNT has been delivered, I'll just talk to some dwarves, see if we hear anything new. The earth is slowly rotting away from the west is a hint about the... because I do believe we go first to the west, and we're going to be fighting... The first fiend is the fiend of the earth, I believe, that we'll be fighting. If I'm remembering correctly. Alright, I believe that's everything we need from the dwarf cave. I'm just going to take a quick look, but I think that's pretty much everything. We'll be coming back for sure to get the Excalibur, but right now we're done. Alright. We're done there. I don't know why I had Ryan fight one of the weaker ones when he can kill one of the Grey Wolves with one shot. We'll have our mages fight these weaker wolves since they should be able to kill them in one hit. Perfect. Alright, so as I was saying, I think it's interesting that you don't fight one of the main bosses until after you're already past your level 4 spells. So Judd did not kill this guy. I'll let him have another shot at that. Alright. So now we can sail to the west because the canal has been created. All right. Hey, Nate leveled up. That's great. Alright. So basically, well, I thought I was going to get to the canal there, but we'll kill this shark real quick and we'll get to it. We are about to go to another town. There are level 5 magic spells there. They cost 8,000 apiece, so we knew we'd be getting to higher price things soon. So here we go. These islands are important. If these are the islands, I think they are, but we can't go there till we have the airship. But it's going to be a very important quest. I'm really excited about that. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. Oh no, this is just an island. What am I thinking? Okay. So we're in Melmond here, I think. Except I gotta fight these really weak wolves really quick. You know what? Let's do this quick. Just kill all of them. Judd can show off a little bit of his power here. Kind of confused about these weapons. They certainly let you get the silver sword pretty early if you get the money for it. I did grind for that money, so I guess that's why I ended up with such a powerful sword so quickly. But you can buy the long sword here. This is the first time you see the stats for the long sword in the guide I have here. So go ahead and hit up the inn. So all my characters will be maxed out. And see what's going on here. Alright, people are telling me the same thing. Revive the power of the Lord. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. Pass through the Titan's tunnel, then south to find Sarda the Sage. I am Jim. My home is a dwarf village, but I'm here investigating. So this guy just told me again about the floater, a stone to make their ship float. So we're getting clues about the floater leading to the airship. He's a farmer, which doesn't really help me at all. Alright, so as far as weapons go, all the weapons I have already are better than that stuff. So we don't have to buy any weapons here. But magic, we are going to want to go ahead and buy here. So as far as Troy, we definitely are going to get Cure 3. We are definitely getting life. And those are the most important ones. I do think I will get Harm 3 as well, but I'm not going to get it yet. But we will get that one for sure. I don't know if I'll be able to buy both of the spells for... Well, no, I'm not going to be able to. We're going to have to get some more gold. But we're definitely buying Fire 3 and Warp. We'll probably get Slow 2 later. So let's just start with Fire 3. Warp will let me escape dungeons easily, but I don't really need it right now. I may not even really need it at all, but I will be getting that one for sure. Alright, so we've rested, we've gotten that. Now armor-wise, I don't know what armor is here. Well, let's see. steel armor is new, and that's going to be better, I believe, than what I just got. But again, it's really expensive. I just got the silver armor, which is 18 for absorb. Yeah, steel armor is very nice. That's really good. It's also really expensive, so we're not going to buy that right now. I'm not going to take the time to try to get the gold up to buy that. Who all has silver on? Okay, Judd and Troy have copper bracelet, but they need silver. Let's sell some stuff real quick. None of his stuff. Sell. I need to sell this wooden armor. And we need to sell this iron armor. So we can buy one of the silver ones. I want to make sure. Okay, they can't equip it, so we'll sell this copper one and we'll buy another silver one for Nate. And we may not be able to buy one for Troy yet. I think he gets hit the least, so I'm not that concerned about it. But let's go sell this other sword that I got. I forgot about my weapons, so. I hate to have to sell these special swords, but nobody else is going to use it, and it'll give me some good money. Weapon-wise, oh yeah, I can sell that other silver knife. Let's do that as well. And you definitely want to keep your inventory pretty clear as far as weapons and armor as much as you can, because when we open treasure chests, when we're in dungeons, all the weapons go into this weapons category. They don't go into your items category like some games. So see, I still have, alright, silver sword. Alright, we can at least go ahead and get one more of these. We can get two more of these. Alright, before I buy the other one, let's go ahead and okay, that's good. We'll sell the copper one Judd has, and we'll get one for Troy. Awesome. I know it's a lot of going in and out, but I really need to sell this stuff to get it out of my inventory, out of the way. What else was in here? Just the nothing for my other characters. All right. So the red mage can use some of the swords. There are other characters when we I guess change classes that can use other weapons. But right now, mainly the fighter uses a lot of that stuff. So we don't have to use, we don't have to worry about buying that stuff right now. I don't think I talked to everybody here yet. Did I? Yeah, I don't think I talked to anybody up here. Nothing here. Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Dr. Un. This guy looks important. Alright, he tells us where the Earth Cave is. And there's a vampire we have to take care of. Alright, so I believe that's the next thing, is fighting this vampire. Gonna take a quick look. Yeah, we gotta go fight the vampire. So there's a Titan's Tunnel, and we can't go through the Titan's Tunnel until we have the ruby, so we have to go to the Earth Cave and beat the vampire to get the ruby so we can go through the Titan's Tunnel. That guy just talked about how the Titan likes the rubies, and then we can go to Sarda's Cave after that. It's kind of a runaround. Because we have to go get the ruby, then we have to leave the dungeon, and then we have to go see Sarda, and then we have to go back in the dungeon and go fight the Earth Fiend. So, we will start our journey, I guess. Do I have any tents? I do, good. That way I can save outside of the cave. Now, we've seen these enemies before. They're not as dangerous to us now as they were before, so I don't want to waste any magic on them as far as using harm magic to kill them off. When we get into this Earth Cave, it's probably going to be more dangerous. I haven't seem to remember not really caring much for the Earth Cave, but we'll see. I might just be confusing it. Alright. Easily vanquished enemies. And it doesn't take long to get to the Earth Cave, which is good. So we're here, we're going to save outside of the Earth Cave. As soon as these enemies all keep trying to hit us. Almost every one of them missed. But even then they were doing 1 damage. Not really anything to worry about. I'm not entirely sure what dark does. It might just make it harder to hit the enemies. But it did not hinder Ryan from killing that guy. I mean, in any other Final Fantasy, I would go ahead and use magic, but because magic is so different in this game, I want to try to conserve it. So it definitely gives you more of a strategy in fighting in this game. Because I know I'm going to want to use magic when I get to the vampire. And there's probably going to be other enemies in the Earth Cave I'm going to want to use magic on. And if we really have to use some healing spells, we want to have it available. Speaking of healing spells, I don't have any potions, and that's my fault. I didn't think about it. Hopefully we'll be okay. So we'll be saved out here inside the Earth Cave. I think we will have to go a couple of floors down. We gotta go to the 3rd floor to get the vampire. And we'll get some chests along the way, so... There is a special Hall of Giants in here as well, where every step you take, you fight giants. And it's good for experience and money. I think experience-wise we should be okay. I don't think we need to worry about it right now. But we will probably head over there at some point just to get some come back over here to just get some gold later on real easily if we need to, if we're in need of it. And I don't think we're really in need of it right now. So we don't need to go over to the left, basically. That's where the Hall of Giants is. When I come back here, I will show you the Hall of Giants just so you can see it, and I'll walk through it once, but I may not really need to use it at all, so that's a good thing. I'm kind of debating whether I should use any magic or not here, because I don't want to get... Definitely not Fire 3. I don't want to... Man. It's debatable. I don't want to get poisoned here. Trying to just fight them. I'll use Fire 2. Why not? Why not? They don't seem to do too much damage, because they only did 12 to Judd. Maybe I should have fought them, but I don't think I have a lot of potions as far as purifying them from poison. Still didn't kill all of them. Now nobody got poisoned, but I am assuming that these cobras can poison us. Alright. Nice. I believe this is what the Earth Fiend looks like, too, when we get to him. But... I forgot about fighting like little earth elementals on the way. I guess they guard some of the treasure chests. That's no good. Poor Nate took quite a hit from this earth elemental. So did Troy. And that magic did not do a lot. But that took care of it. Alright. The less of those we have to deal with, the better. Man. We might have some trouble in here. We might have to go in and out of the cave a few times to get health and heal up. How many houses do I have? I have one house and a cabin. I might get the treasure on the first floor, go out, get a cabin, use a cabin, come back in, go to the next floor. I don't know. I'm not as prepared as I should be. I also might need to just go back to the town and heal up after this. I think I am going to try to invest in that warp spell before we come back to go to the very bottom of the cave. That way I can just use the warp spell to get out. There's the poison. I knew these guys could poison you. Alright. Something I just thought about too is when I go to these other treasure chests, am I going to have to fight more earth elementals? I would like to not have to, but I think that's probably going to happen. Oh well. We'll get these, get those, then we're going to go rest or go back to the... Oh good. We did not have to fight one there. I'm probably going to do that for sure, I think. Go back to the town. And so I'll go ahead and use magic here. Why not? Then I can go back to the town after this and heal up. Maybe get some potions so I have them on me. I forgot to change the order after I healed up Nate last time. All right. Feeling very unprepared for this dungeon. If I need to level up, I can go to the Hall of Giants. I don't need to do that. We'll see what happens. No, I'm going to save that if I fight another one of those things. Ice. Why not? I'm hoping to get through the vampire in this video, but if I don't, that will be where we go in the next video. I'm trying to keep these videos under an hour, or around an hour, so I don't want to go too long. And right now, at least if I go a little too long in the videos too, it messes with the quality, so. I know I can kill these guys not too bad. I'm pretty sure Ryan can one hit kill them. Nate might be able to now, I'm not sure. Nope. These guys hit pretty hard. Just have to kill two at a time, I guess. I think. I thought Ryan hit harder than that last time, but... Okay. 2 dead. 3 to go. They're not hitting too bad, so that's good. Alright. I might be able to finish it off on this turn, I hope. I just want to get these chests and go heal up and get some stuff to help us out. This is, I really didn't want this to happen, so hopefully there's only this one in here. Is there anything I can do? I don't know if that'll help, but I'm sure gonna try. That was a good bit of damage. Ice 2 or fast? Ice 2, I guess. We're gonna use Cure 3 on Nate. I hope. Oh wow, Judd. Alright. I think I saved a spell from that. I really don't want to walk to the left and have another one of those guys to fight, but that's very possible. It's my last cure spell. Okay, I opened this, right? Okay. Okay, good. Good. So if I go down and out, I should not walk. I think if I walked in front of that chest, I'd be fighting that Earth Elemental again. They're good experience and good money, but they are a tough fight right now for my team. I was debating even fighting this, but I do have Ice 2 still, so, and Lit 2. So we will go ahead and fight these guys on our way out. The overworld shouldn't be so bad getting back to town and healing up. I can edit these videos together, so what I might do is make 2 videos and just combine them into one. I think that's a good idea. That way I can definitely get through the vampire in this one video. I think that would be a good place to get to. Alright, so I don't think Ryan can kill the green ogre in one hit, so we're all gonna fight it. But this should not be too tough. Well, he didn't do it in one hit, but it helped that somebody else hit it. Alright. I know we can kill a regular ogre in one hit. The rest of my team should be able to kill an ogre in one by themselves, I think, just the 3 of them. Especially with that critical hit, that should help if everybody hits. Darn, they were close. But it was still an easy fight. I wasn't worried about those monsters. I'm be happy for the gold that they give me. It should be good gold. Yep. Speaking of gold. Alright, I think I can get that spell for the Black Mage now, and I'm going to do that. That'll be good. Oh, wow. Use some magic, maybe get through these guys faster. I hope. So I think Judd will kill all of them with this attack. He's going to kill all of them except for that one guy. Oh no, 2 of them he didn't kill. They're going to die this turn. That's unfortunate. They should have died though. Still made the fight faster than it would have been, so I'm not going to complain about it. I could have turned the TV down a little bit more. I'm hoping it didn't get picked up too much by this microphone, but it shouldn't have. Alright. Easy fight. Alright. Should just gonna learn warp. Oh my goodness. He can't learn warp yet. So what must have happened here is that warp is only for, well no, it says black mage, black wizard. Hold on. We'll go out of here real quick. This has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but I do want to go ahead and move these guys around. Alright. Judd will learn warp. Okay, so you have to be a black wizard to learn warp, is what's most likely happening here. So we cannot get that yet. I could get slow 2 though while I'm here, or I could go get harm 3, but I'm not really sure if I need harm 3 right now at all, so we're just going to use this money to get a bunch of potions. Where's the item shop? Is there an item shop here? Oh no. There's not an item shop here. I do not want to go. I'm just going to use potion, magic. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Because I don't want to go sailing all the way back just to get items. If I have to do that, I will. But right now, we're just going to go back to the cave. We'll get the other treasure chests, and if we have to come back and heal, we will. We should be able to heal up with the cabin and the houses, though. I believe that'll give me all my spells back. That is unfortunate that there is no item shop there. I'm just taking a look ahead for a second. So we're about to get another special sword, but it's also not something that's I can really use. A thief could use it if I had a thief. Sometimes I think I should have made Nate a thief instead of a black belt, but the black belt's good too. Especially when he becomes the master, so I don't want to start thinking about that yet. I meant to have him attack one of the other ghouls, but... Okay, this is going to be fun. So these guys can stun me. I don't like that at all. If we all get stunned, that's not going to be any good for anybody. I did thankfully just save, so that's good. just use harm. And that way I'm not using one of my higher, better spells. Good. I just didn't want to deal with everybody getting stunned and losing that way, so. Three of these guys I'm not worried that much about. Yay! Alright. So we're saved outside, which is great. Let's journey back into the cave to the next floor. Can't remember how much experience we got off of the bulls. For something, or that was gold. I don't know. Where are we at as far as experiencing? Oh, we're not far off from leveling up again. That's good. So getting out of this dungeon is where it would be very helpful to have the warp spell that I cannot get yet. It takes you up to the previous level of the dungeon, so I'd be able to use it to... Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. I probably should have put everybody on one green ogre and not split it up. That was a really good hit. This should hopefully kill two of these ogres, and then we'll just have to worry about two of them. This should also be some good experience and good gold, at least, from this fight. It'd be nice if Ryan got a critical hit and killed one of these guys in one hit. Alright, good. Like that. I needed that. Alright, that's great. Very helpful. Wonderful. A lot of gold. Very good. Okay, that is not the way. I know there's chests in here, and then I think there's just one thing of chests over here, and then there's the pathway. No, there's two things of chests. So we got two different ones to go in. I'm sure I'm going to have to fight another earth elemental, at least in one of these rooms. As far as the actual vampire, when I get to him, I don't think he's going to be that difficult of a fight. But it has been a while, so I'm not sure. I did not mean to hit that. Okay. There's the coral sword. And, oh, just gargoyles. Okay. That's fine. Gargoyles are fine. Pretty easy fight, so I'm not really worried about that. All right. I almost forgot to check that chest, and then I would have to fight them again. So you always got to make sure you check the chests. That's why I double check them sometimes when I'm not sure if I've opened it yet. Because I've had that happen before, having to fight an earth elemental twice because I accidentally step in front of the chest twice. Just taking a quick look here to make sure I know where I'm going. Alright. We're actually doing pretty good in this section, so... Maybe should have killed that one ogre first so that I could one-shot with Ryan, but that's okay. Maybe we can take care of one of these green ones first. Probably not. Alright. Still pretty easy fight. After this fight, I'll start a new video, so there may be a little break in this. I'm going to try to just stop and start so that we have these back to back. I remember though one day I recorded Zelda, and I played through the entire game of Legend of Zelda, and I made recordings. And you may notice there's no Zelda video up yet, and that's because, alright, level up. When I made that Zelda video, it was so long that the quality was just, it was really bad. Anyway, I'm going to stop real quick and start a new one. Yeah, so that Zelda video, the quality was bad, and it happened before when I made a long video, so I think it's because the video was so long. I think I could have avoided that, actually, and walked around where that earth elemental was. But yeah, the video was so long, the quality was just bad, so don't want to waste that. Fire 3. Anyway, I think it'll be alright. I think as long as I keep the videos around an hour or under an hour, then I'm sure that the quality's not going to dip like it did when I did that one. We are definitely going to use a cure spell on me. I'm going to go ahead and use cure 3. It's the best one. I need to heal him up a lot, so it was worth it. Did he hit anybody that turn? Also, I don't know if the earth elementals hit Ryan. Oh, you did hit Ryan, okay. Even hits Ryan for a lot, but that's okay. Alright, Judd's leveling up. Troy leveled up too on the same turn. Oh no, that attacks you right on the way in, so we're going to get attacked by him again on the way out. 5,000 gold. Great treasures, except a wooden shield for some reason. Like, I don't think anybody can equip that I have. No, it's pointless. I guess if you had a fighter and you just hadn't given him a shield yet. Okay. Oh, he missed. That's nice. Maybe I can get lucky and kill him before... Okay, so fire is a lot better than lightning on the earth elemental. I should probably not waste lightning anymore on him. That was a pretty easy go at it, so... We'll go ahead and move down to the next floor, which is going to be where the vampire is. Oh boy, that's a lot of gargoyles. Maybe we can take out the vampire on this run and not have to go out and heal beforehand. I'm hoping. If I die, I'm gonna have to start over for the second floor. That won't be any fun. Thankfully I killed 2 of them at once. They're not so bad anymore at this point, thankfully. I feel like if they were turning us to stone, that would be a really bad time for us. So thankfully they don't do that. I'm not sure what enemy does, because I haven't had it happen yet. Or maybe there's an enemy that's supposed to and they aren't able to because for the same reason some of the weapons don't work. I don't know. We need to sell that coral sword. We need to sell that wooden shield. Are there treasures on the next floor? I don't remember. Yes, there are some treasures on the next floor. So we're going to want to try to collect all of those. Why am I splitting it up? I know that Ryan's not going to hit kill one of these bulls. Let's do one at a time. Wow. Some good hits. So Nate is the only one that hasn't leveled up yet. Oh wow. After I said he wasn't going to get a one-hit kill. I believe we're going to pass nearly every one of these chests on the way, so... A lot of money, heal potion, tent. The only treasure really is going to be that we have to get is the one behind the vampire, because that's the ruby. So that's very important. I don't know. Maybe I should use harm. What I hate is that I wish harm was a level 2 spell, because then it wouldn't have a conflict with my cure spells. Great. Ooh, I really don't want to use any fire spells. I want to save that stuff for the end. Gosh. For the sake of safety, I'm just gonna wipe these guys out. I am going to cure Nate though. He's getting low. Okay. If I remember correctly, these guys are not that bad to fight. That was pretty bad. Oh my gosh! I was wrong. I feel like I should probably leave and use a 10 or something. Good grief. Oh my gosh, I have to leave now. I used Cure 3, so I can't use Life. Stupid of me. If I'm remembering correctly, you can't run from the wizards. Let's put that to the test real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Okay, wonderful. Why couldn't you have gone before Nate got killed? So now welcome to the exciting time where I try to escape this place without dying. Gotta be honest, I'm a little worried right now. What? Run. I have to try to run from everything. Oh my gosh. Alright, what spells do I have right now with Troy? Because he's going to have to keep himself and Judd alive long enough to get out of here. And then hope for the best. Like that. I just realized I don't think that town has a place to bring back the dead. Oh my gosh. I haven't even seen these guys in this whole dungeon until now. I mean, we fought them before, but I just hate the poison. And they got the first hit too, which is terrible. We may have to sail away just to get everything back to normal. Well, at least that would let me buy a bunch of potions and things. It's really frustrating. I can at least heal and save in town. Oh my gosh, I made it. Alright. Can't run. Alright. I mean, I know you don't run away every time, but I'm pretty sure you can run from them, and you can. There are enemies you can't run from. I don't think you can run from the wizards. I might be wrong about that. We're going to save again here. Before I go walk around trying to find it, I am certain that I'm right. That there is no... Yeah, there is nowhere here for me to do that. So I'm gonna have to sail back in order to bring my guys back to life. And this is just what happens sometimes when you're playing Final Fantasy. And it's unfortunate. But at least we've saved so that if we do die on the way to the Elfland, we will be okay. Close call. Alright, a couple of things while we're here. I think we're going to go ahead and fill up Judd's magic while we're here because we have the money now. And apparently he can't get some other magic yet. So yeah, we can get the rest of his level 3 and level 4 magic. So level 3 wise, let's see. He has lit and he has fire. I would never use lock, whatever that is. We're just gonna get hold. Alright. Oh. Alright. We'll come back down to the item shop and stock up. Alright, so as far as level 4, he has sleep and no, he has ice and he has fast. Does not have sleep too. Alright, so now it's good. Honestly, that's just me being a little OCD where I want to make sure that they at least have a full set of spells, but I'm probably not going to use them. So did I just waste money? Possibly. But I feel better knowing that that row is full. Should I buy another house? I'm going to pick up another house while I'm here. Now I'm going to buy a bunch of heal potions. I apologize for how boring this section is, but this is how you had to buy heal potions back in the first Final Fantasy. I liked it a lot better in Final Fantasy II on the Super Nintendo when you could just set the number you wanted to buy and buy them all at once. Now, Final Fantasy II on the NES, or on the NES, Final Fantasy II on the Famicom, the actual Final Fantasy II, I believe is probably just like this, where you have to buy each one individually. I'm not sure. I haven't played it. The only version of the actual Final Fantasy II I've played was the Game Boy Advance version, which was a lot of fun. It's very different, and I'm going to play that here. I'll play a translated version of the Famicom Final Fantasy II, but yeah, it's kind of irritating having to just keep buying potions this way. When I get down to 14,000, I'll go ahead and head on, I think. Maybe sooner than that. as I continue to just keep tapping this button. Let me take a glance here at what I'm about to do. Definitely want to pick up all these treasures on the way and just make sure I get all of them. There is some good money. We got the tent. There's still 4,420 gold between 2 treasure chests. And there's also a heal potion in one of the treasure chests. I gotta admit that heal potion's kind of out of the way. I'd rather skip it. Especially since I'm just buying a bunch of them right now. So we're going to skip that treasure chest just for the sake of time and just make our way around. Because the other chests are on the way. And then we'll go fight the vampire. And I might just fight the vampire first since those chests aren't that important. I'll fight the vampire first and then get the chests as I walk out of the dungeon. There's also a possibility that, yeah, I don't think there's a quick way out after I see the vampire. Other than the warp spell that I cannot buy yet. So we're going to have to walk out. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and come sell this coral sword while I'm here. Maybe. If this elf will let me buy. Again, very, very good for money. Unfortunately, that's about all those are good for if you have already bought the sword that I bought. Oh! I almost forgot. I should stop at the inn. Since none of my characters were healed up all the way. I'll be right back while this fight goes on. Alright. Nate leveled up. Alright, that's great. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Sorry. Had an important text I had to respond to. I do have a sorry, I didn't finish my thought. I was checking my text too. I've got a new job I'm starting on Monday, so I just needed to check that. Anyway, back to the game at hand. Sorry for the slight interruption there. If I get more professional with these at some point, then I will not have any interruptions. Alright, not going to worry about saving again here. It's only 100 gold, but at the same time, haven't really... well, I don't know, maybe I should just use magic to wipe these guys out and then go back and get my magic back. I think I'll do that. It's kind of irritating sometimes coming across these big fights like this that are just kind of in your way as you're trying to go somewhere else. This should kill all of them. I wonder if there's any spells Troy cannot buy yet in this town. That's a good question. Let's go check out his spells because we got one of his spells. We got 2 of his spells because we got Cure in Life. So the other spell I would get for him would be Harm, right? Because he doesn't need Heal too. I think that just heals everybody on 15. So Harm 3, if I was going to buy it, he can buy it. So how come he can get all those spells. I'm really confused why the Black Mage cannot get Warp. He should be able to. Now, this is crazy, but I'm just going to try one more time and see what happens. Can't even learn slow 2 yet. I'm not even going to worry about finding out. That's frustrating. Well, at least Troy's spells are maxed out to level 5 right now. Oh, since they leveled up, can they have 2? They do. They have 2 level 5 spells now. That's good. It's very good. The more spells, the better. Alright, so we'll go to the cave. We'll save at the cave. We'll make our way to the 3rd floor again, which was pretty fast to get out of, so... You know what, let's backtrack a second. Let's kill the one ogre for sure. And then we'll just have to kill the green one second turn. Yeah, that might have killed the green one in one hit if I had taken the shot. No, he's dead. Alright, so what level are we at? 14? 13. We're all at 13. It's a good level. Alright. Shadows weren't too bad if I recall. I don't think they stun us. Should be able to kill them pretty easily. If I remember correctly, things start to kind of move fast once you finally get through to fight the Earth Fiend. As far as the game goes. Okay, shadows just do dark. Okay, yeah, so... Dark is not that bad. Judd does pretty well against the shadows. I wonder if the silver weapons do any better than normal weapons. Of course, everybody has a silver weapon, I think. Except Troy. I don't think it's a silver hammer. Might be. But he didn't do as much damage as Judd seemed to do. Alright. I don't know why I walked the long way around. We're going to save with a tent. It actually brings everybody to full health, and we haven't used any magic, so we're good going in. Alright, so this time we should get to the vampire. We're going to go straight to the vampire, and we will worry about the treasures later. I'm going to save all my magic because if I have to fight those wizards on the way down, I want to have magic against them. Thought somebody got poisoned for a second there. I guess nobody did. That's good. Oh, I thought that cobra was going to die for sure. Surprised. I am glad that I split that up. I wasn't too confident Ryan was going to kill it, so I'm glad I put Troy on that as well. Good grief. All these gargoyles. It'll be interesting going through this time to see if those wizards are determined by the space you land on. I don't know that that's the case, but it is a possibility. And if that's the way it is, then I want to try to not use magic on them the first time. We'll find out for sure when we get to that space where we fought them last time. I'm making a mistake. Wow, okay, we haven't fought these guys yet. I'm putting everybody on one of them and hopefully gonna kill it. Oh, this could be really bad. Wonderful. Awesome. Alright. Just leave Nathan alone. So much damage. Oh my goodness. What in the world? After what happened last time, I'm worried about not keeping Ryan cured. Normally he just takes the hits, but last time he took all that damage. And the stupid wizards. They really slowed me down on what I was planning to do. All right. Good. Good experience, good gold. Out of the way, bat. I should have crossed down this middle path. The way I walked out last time. Oh well. On to the third floor. Maybe. Not yet. Also, once I get to the third floor, I will use potions to heal Ryan all the way up and to heal everybody else too. I would like to go into that whole level at full strength. I feel like we fought wizards before when we were lower level. I don't think that they level up with you. I don't think that happens. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll kill both of these guys on this turn. There we go. Okay. We're back to the floor with the vampire, so let's take care. I got 59 potions. I did not realize how many I bought. It was a good idea to buy that many. It's unfortunate I had to go so far back to go buy them, but at least I was able to get them. I'm gonna use magic. I'm not gonna use magic. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I can use... not Fire 3. I can use... Fire 2 should work. Thank goodness. Alright, I was gonna use Harm, but... I like that better anyway. So, one thing that I know is that... I'm gonna go ahead and get these chests. I knew it. But yeah, that space is not wizard determined, so... I figured it'd be better to go ahead and grab these while I'm here. I can always heal up with the potions, which is why one reason I was okay going in and getting these chests. I knew I'd have to fight this stupid elemental, but I can heal up afterwards with potions. So I know I can kill them. Alright. We're good to go. It's a good dungeon for gold and experience. We are going to have to come back in here. So there's this, when we get to the vampire, you'll see it. But after you get to the vampire, you get the ruby, but there's this plate, this metal plate, you can't get through it. You have to go see Sarda first, and he gives you something to get past that. Oh my gosh, these stupid bats. Ugh. That's always irritated me in Final Fantasy games when there's an NPC or something that just is flying right in your way and you can't get by. I didn't think the first fire spell would be a one-hit kill. We're gonna just kind of swap this up. Hopefully this will kill these two mummies and then we can just kill the last one. Yeah, that's good. Fire 2 probably would have killed them all. But, like, I don't want to waste too many spells. Like I said, I'm trying to save what I can as I proceed to the vampire. I knew it. good, he attacked Ryan. And that was a lot of damage. Alright. So the only chest I did not get is a... I hate these guys. Every time. Make sure they die. I use harm too. Well, I thought they were all going to die. This should kill this guy. 9 damage, finished him off. Good. Alright. What's my health looking like? I'm gonna go ahead and use some heal potions, just in case. I forget when I get to the vampire. Everybody's fine. I wish Judd had more health. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need these bats to come up. Please. I definitely don't need both of you in that little hallway. I honestly think that door is at the very end. I think I cannot have a bat in my way for this. Ridiculous. No, go up. Alright, so if the other bat comes back and goes in that space beside me, I can go down and around it. I just need it to come back. This is a really bad design choice. These bats should not be in this cave. I understand they're, trying to make just add a little something to the cave, but they're in the way. You can't go anywhere. Other than my biggest complaint obviously is that the special weapons do not actually work the way they're supposed to. But I definitely have an issue with those bats. That's pretty good damage from Judd on the Green Ogre. This should finish him off, and I think I'm going to get to the vampire before anything else happens. And here is the vampire. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm actually going to use fast first on Ryan. Let's see what Harm 3 does. The vampire is undead, that should hurt him. I didn't really look at what the book said about the stats of the vampire, so it's been a while since I've done these, so we'll see what happens. Okay, that was pretty easy. Alright. Found the ruby. So that other door, if we go through it, it'll take us to the stone plate. And we can't proceed past the stone plate right now. so we're not going to waste our time. And we're going to have to deal with these bats again. But we're going to go back out and go to the cave where Sarda is. And in the interest of not boring you of me walking out after fighting this vampire, I'm going to go ahead and stop this here, and I will just pick this right back up when I get out of the cave. Okay, I have just come out of the cave, and almost everybody has leveled up to 14 now, except for Nate. He is still at 13. So he should, any minute now. Well, it still shouldn't be too long until he levels up too. So we're going to go ahead and use a house, which we haven't used yet out here. Didn't quite heal us to full. Everybody's at full except Brian. It got him close. We also recovered magic. We're going to save and recover magic. If you hit A, I guess you can choose to not recover magic. If you hit B, I don't know why you wouldn't want to recover it. I want to look at the magic real quick. I know level 1 went up, and we did get all of our magic back, which is good. I wasn't sure if the house would bring every bit of magic back, and I'm glad it did. Obviously, I'm glad it did. But it's good to see those spells leveling up. So we're not going to worry about going back to town yet to save. Going through the Titan Cave should not be an issue, basically. We should just be able to go to the Titan Cave and take care of business. I decided to go ahead. We'll show you all the fights on the way to the Titan Cave because we haven't walked there yet. That way you'll know the direction it is and where it's located. But for walking back out of the dungeon, you really didn't need to see me walk out of the dungeon. You've already seen me walk out of it once in defeat, so... I believe now we can go left to get there. There's some treasure in the Titan's cave, which is good. We'll at least get some new armor for Ryan, I know. Seems like a lot of the good armor we find is for him. I do wish there was more armor available to my other characters as quick as it's available to my fighter. But that's the way it goes. There's also an axe we're going to get that's good. It's not as good as my silver sword though. It's close. I mean, its hit rate's lower, but and it does 1 less damage. If you wanted to save the money when you're in the elf town, you could not buy the silver sword, and then some of these swords and things you'd find would be worthwhile. But because I went ahead and bought it, none of these are any good to me. He eats rubies, so he eats it and he lets you pass by vanishing. So you want to go down here to get to the treasure chests in this cave before you move on. Because of the fact that I'm going to be going... Well, I'm going to go ahead and use magic, basically. Because after I go talk to Sarda, I am going to go back to the elf village, and I'm going to buy more potions and everything. I'm going to stock up, basically, before I go after the Earth Fiend. So when I'll talk more about that as we get to Sarda though. But I'm not worried about using magic to get by any of these enemies I encounter right now. Great axe. Money. Money. Silver helmet. So right now I have an iron helmet, so we will trade that to Judd for right now so that Nate can trade that to me and I can equip it. Alright, so what all do I have? I have silver, silver, iron, iron. We're going to get a silver shield, I think, later in the Earth Cave as well on our way to the Fiend. I think one of the special swords I would definitely keep if it worked is the giant sword, which I don't think I've gotten yet. But with the giant sword you could go to the Hall of Giants and you could kill them much easier than normal if it worked. And it'd be a great way to get experience and gold, but unfortunately you can't do it. I mean, you can go to that hall and get money, you just can't get a bonus from the weapon. We did see giants once so far. Alright, so now we are in the cave of Sarda. There's nothing in there, so you guys just come in here. Alright. Use this rod behind the vampire's room. Alright. So, we are on the way now to go face the first major villain of the game, the first Fiend. There are 4 Fiends. We defeat all of them to bring light back to the crystals. So when you join me next time, I will start out in the vampire's room and we will venture further into the cave, and I will have gone back and bought a lot of supplies. Like I said, I'm going to go back to the elf town. I'm going to buy some more supplies, build up my arsenal, be ready to go into that fight, and we will go fight the Earth Fiend, and we will go fight, and we'll go on beyond that. So I know for sure the next video will have that, and it looks like we're going to be getting to the section that's going to lead us eventually to the airship. I don't know if we'll get to it in the next video, but we will be getting to that section, and I'm really excited about that. I'm looking forward to getting the airship. So thank you for joining me on Ryan, Nathan, Judd, and Troy's adventure, and they will continue on in the next one. Until then, have a great day.